Hi everyone, I'm Jason Miller and welcome. I am so excited to be telling you about a new product called Frii Wilii. Now let's be honest, we're talking about underwear. Everybody should wear underwear, right? Well, this is a totally different kind of underwear and I am so excited to learn about it. I'm here today with the founder of Frii Wilii, Mike Maynard. Mike, great to see you.
Good to see you.
So tell me about this concept. Totally new.
It is.
How did you come up with the concept of Frii Wilii?
So 18 years ago, it was around the 9/11 tragedy. I was in a department store. I distinctly remember seeing a pair of underwear that's sold today still. And it had a pocket in the crotch. And I had to have it. And so I bring it home and I put it on. No matter what, the pocket thingy didn't serve a purpose. And so it was at that point I was thinking, I like the fit though. And it was at that point I thought, well, I can make something, or could I make something? I don't know. And it was always on my mind to do something with this, with underwear, to make them better. And so, but it wasn't until January of 2017 that I approached a really good friend of mine, Mel Allmiller, and he's a genius. And we just started putting, pen to paper, and just making drawings and just taking the time to get it right through research and development. And I'm happy to say we were able to submit that a drawing to the USPTO office for patent.
Wow. So patent, obviously we're talking about design, and I think we know what we're referencing when we say Willy. But tell us about the design. I mean, the undergarment industry is a $10+ billion industry. It's huge. What makes Frii Wilii so different?
So with Frii Wilii, it's you have an iris. And that enables Frii Wilii. And then there's a veil to cover that Frii Wilii. And so all other underwear is confining. It's very confining, traditional underwear. So I have a pair to illustrate what I'm talking about.
Oh, great. Let's see.
Sure. So this is Frii Wilii. And on the back, you have where it has call-outs. And it talks about the veil and then the iris.
Nice package, by the way, Mike.
It's a nice package. Okay, now that we have it out of the box, I just want to show we have the iris, right? And this iris enables a Frii Wilii. And then the veil covers the Willie, and it's simple and effective.
Is that iris a one-size-fits-all, Mike?
That's a good question. So the iris was designed for the average size male.
And now we're getting really honest. What is the average size male, Mike?
We did research on this.
Oh, you did?
So the average size, barring the length, right? Because that's not necessarily needed. But for the iris, the base on a flaccid Willie is 3.6 inches. So this easily falls within that range.
A lot of guys are going to say, just give me the extra large iris, Mike.
A lot of guys are going to want to call bragging rights on that, and that's whether they need it or not. It's coming.
Now that veil, does that veil completely cover?
This veil was designed to keep Willie from being exposed. And I guess you're referring to if they only have this on and nothing else on, right? So if you're standing up, then you're going to be virtually unexposed, right? But if you're going to be doing yoga exercises, you may be exposed.
Okay, so no jumping jacks.
No jumping jacks with this, no.
So, Mike, undergarments have been sort of the same basic design forever. This is something totally new. Is this for everyday wear?
Yes, I think so. To be clear, when you Frii Wilii, you Frii Willie. And with that said, it's very similar to going commando, and yet you have support. And so with that Frii Wilii experience, you get that good feeling sentiment of when you put these on, whether you're wearing sweatpants, you're wearing slacks, jeans, whatever it is, you just have to put them on, because they feel amazing, but you need to be responsible.
Now, by responsible, you mean a guy puts them on, it makes him feel like a stud. Is that what you're saying?
It does. Just imagine. You're Frii Willie, and you're not exposed, and it's unconfining, so you're naturally going to look different. So unlike all other underwear, you are Frii Wilii, so you're naturally going to look like a stud. The way your package looks in Frii Wilii is a byproduct of Frii Wilii.
And that's a big byproduct.
It is. You know, in fact, I'm going to say there is no scientific evidence that Frii Wilii will make you larger, but it will.
Well, you know, women do the same thing with bras, you know, push-up bras.
They do the exact same thing.
So, Mike, I got to ask, Frii Wilii is not a novelty item.
No, Frii Wilii is not a novelty item. Frii Wilii, in fact, answers two problems. Frii Wilii prevents epididymal tension for those who like to go commando and can't, but just because this adds support, it prevents that, otherwise known as blue balls. And then it prevents unwanted adjustments. With traditional underwear, you find, you know, when you put them on, you get out of the shower, you put them on, and they feel fantastic. Whether you're lefty or righty, however you swing, they feel fantastic until you bend down and put your shoes on, right? Or until you get in and out of a car. You're making these adjustments, right? Now, I'm not going to say Frii Wilii doesn't, it prevents all adjustments, but the adjustments that you make in Frii Wilii feel good because you're moving what becomes chubby. And it just does. And so that's the difference. And then, of course, the epididymal tension, it prevents that. So there's two reasons why this is certainly no novelty item.
Well, Mike, I certainly wish you the best in everything that you're doing. It's a
Thanks.
Fantastic product. It's great to hear about it. Appreciate you sharing everything. I do want to talk to you about, though, what you told me about, and that is the Frii Wilii Foundation. As this brand grows, this product's going to support something called the Frii Wilii Foundation. What's that all about?
So it's not yet developed, but first I want to say I have an amazing team. And our vision is to help people, the less fortunate, all over the world. 10% of profits will fund this Frii Wilii Foundation. And so the Frii Wilii goes beyond just retail sales. Can I say something?
Absolutely, please.
Frii Wilii is an exciting new product that will soon be talked about everywhere. New products are in the works like shirts, hoodies, hats, and more underwear. The underwear design provides comfort and freedom. It feels amazing. How will you Frii Wilii?